January saw the much anticipated opening of a rail connection to the Ottawa International Airport. But what will that mean for you the next time you have a flight to catch?
We're going to try out the new train, the old bus route, and driving, starting from the CBC offices at 1 o'clock each day. Let's start out with what's new and shiny.
Here we go.
First, we head west on Line 1 to connect to the Trillium line.
We made it to Bayview Station in just under 13 minutes. Timer is still running, so we've got to make our connection. Line 2 is not waiting for us. We got to rush on down the stairs. We made our connection from Line 1 to Line 2 at Bayview. It was a little tight, a little bit of a rush. It could be an issue if you've got some kind of mobility device, but given the 12-minute interval between trains, tight connection means less downtime.
The train feels like it's moving a little slower, and it wasn't too busy this early in the afternoon, which gave me a chance to go end to end to see how much space there really is.
Our Line 2 train has made it all the way to South Keys Station. How long has it taken? Just under 40 minutes. The airport train actually uses the same platform as the southbound trains. So now we're going to wait a little less than 10 minutes. That's it.
There's one stop, Uplands, before
the airport is, well, more than on the horizon. We're basically overlooking the National Research Council parking lot. You can see the top of the airport there. I mean, that could be your flight. So door to door, it's about 54 minutes if you take Line 1 from downtown to connect to Line 2 to connect to the Line 4 shuttle to get to the Ottawa International Airport. For day 2 of our test, we're going to see how the new train stacks up to the old bus. Let's get started.
escalator maintenance had us rushing out the gate.
Just in the nick of time, we got to the platform as the eastbound train to Blair is arriving. Today we're heading east to Herdman to connect to the 97. So we took on quite a few passengers at the University of Ottawa. It's something to keep in mind if you've got a lot of bags you're lugging around. So the trip planner says we've got about 9 minutes before the 97 gets here, and we've made our way to Herdman in about 12.
You may end up waiting, possibly outside, with bus commuters heading to other destinations.
Patience can be rewarded. I'm inside the bus shelter, and I got it all to myself. Oh, over there, we've got the 97. It's just arrived. This particular 97 has lots of room at midday. Some stops haven't had us take on any passengers or leave anybody, so we might be running ahead of schedule just a little bit. This isn't exactly the sightseeing bus. The windows are looking a little grimy today. So we're just pulling up to South Keys Station right now, where otherwise we'd be able to connect to Line 4. And our current time is just about 31 minutes.
Remember Line 2? It took us 37 minutes to get here.
All right, we have made it. Just under 40 minutes with the 97. It's day 3. What have we learned so far? Well, the bus seems to be faster than the train, but the bus is going to start to be phased out in April. As Line 2 and Line 4 operations get up to speed, it'll be converted into a 98, which will take people to the Line 4 shuttle to complete their journey. So if you don't like the idea of these connections, and maybe you don't have a bus pass, you might use a ride-hailing app. How do they fare from downtown? Oh, we've got a confirmed driver, and I started the timer as the order was kind of being placed. I think this is my ride. Hi, Matthew for the airport? Hi.
I asked the driver his take on the rail link to the airport. He says he wouldn't use it himself.
Most of the people that go to the airport, they go with their luggage, so they need a car to carry their luggage, and mostly they call from home. So they don't want to deal with the buses or like the train to go to the airport.
There was some traffic downtown and some red lights, but in about 16, 17 minutes, we managed to make it to the airport parkway, and it's pretty smooth driving.
With some familiar sights, we've arrived.
Thanks so much for the ride. The ride-hailing service got us to the departure zone in 25 minutes. While you can't beat them for time, it did cost about $33, meaning it might be worth it to plan your ride the next time you fly. Matthew Kupfer, CBC News, Ottawa.